She just walked in the door. 716 Pimlico Parkway, Sleepy Hollow. In the past weeks, students like Desi and I have given accounts of our large class sizes and stress over negotiations. Each time, we are met with a single counter-argument: money. The board is concerned with being financially responsible, and that's completely understandable. So, I'd like to address the economic side of the situation. Let's imagine that D300 is a business. The board would be the administration, the CEOs, the decision makers. The teachers would be the employees. The students and their parents would be the consumers. And perhaps the most interesting facet, the community would be the shareholders, the funds, if you will. This is a fun thing to imagine because we as D300 would probably be a failing business. A good business gives its employees adequate pay and health benefits. Adequate isn't determined by what seems like enough. It's not determined by what is considered a living wage. It's determined by the average pay in the field. A good business ensures that its salaries are equal or higher than surrounding competitors so as to attract the best and brightest in the field. I never thought I'd say this, but we need to take a few tips from the corporations. We have a thing or two to learn. A good company makes sure that its customers are taken care of. It stresses customer service and a valued product. Currently, our customer service is subpar. If we were practicing good customer service, we would be listening to our consumers, and we definitely wouldn't be disregarding what they're saying and trying to reprimand them for it. We would be listening to their concerned thoughts and taking them into account. We're also a little subpar in a valued product. I would argue that our current education that's being offered is not a valued product. With our large class sizes, overworked teachers, it ends up being sort of a struggle to get through the school day. Again, I think we have a little bit to learn from the corporations. As hard as it is to say, we have a few things to learn. A good company invests its funds, provided by its shareholders, in areas that produce profit, make fiscal sense, and are supported by the shareholders. In this case, our goal is not to increase profit. I understand that. Instead, our goal is to provide a quality education and increase grades and test scores and overall attention span of our students in our classes. We need to be allocating money so that happens. That's how we would be a successful business. I realize D300 is not a corporation, but we would benefit from looking at an example of a good, successful business when discussing fiscal responsibility. We need to make sure D300 as a working place is appealing, so that we can have really quality educators wanting to work in our district, wanting to work with our students. We need to make sure we're giving the consumer our best customer service and the best product possible, because currently we're not. We need to make sure that we're offering our students the absolute best we can. We need to make sure we're listening to what the community wants, as they are the funding for every project. We need to make sure that their tax dollars are going to something they care about and are going to actually educating their children. This is possible. This is fiscal responsibility, which is why I ask you to take into account what our Lead 300 union has put forward, because this is actually a way to make our district fiscally responsible. Thank you.